As higher ed faces a new series of unprecedented challenges and leadership paradoxes, we need to reimagine leadership in higher education and help create a new generation of leaders to lead us forward. Today, I want to talk about some of the ways we can reimagine leadership for higher education and how we can invest in and to develop a new generation of higher education leaders. In my role as a coach and consultant, I get to talk with many higher education leaders and get this behind the scenes perspective from them. I also get to work with many higher education leadership teams. In my role as co-host of Student Affairs Now, I also get to talk with many of the best thinkers, authors, scholars, and leaders leading higher education. All of these conversations have led me to reimagine leadership for higher education. This reimagination has led to a new way of thinking about leadership. It dispenses with an old industrial, hierarchical, controlling power over model of leadership to a more caring, collaborative, and courageous model of leadership. This model of leadership looks at leadership as a process, not a position. It looks at leadership rooted in values and purpose, with clear aims and aligned action, focused on doing less so we can be more, comfortable letting go and embracing a new way of being, committed to cultures of innovation and transformation, grounded in power with rather than power over, and collaborative and co-created. As we think about this new way of leading and understanding leadership, we have to also think about new ways of embodying these as leaders. I've broken these different ways we can embody this into 4 categories: centered, strategic, caring, and innovative. And centered is about being grounded, steady, rooted, engaged, and fully present in each moment that we're in. Strategic helps us be purposeful, intentional, clear, integrated, aligned, and organized. Caring is about being connected, compassionate, related to our people, inclusive, and empowering them. And innovative is about being creative, nimble, adaptive, and transformational. And these 4 work together. We want leaders who are centered, who can be fully present in this moment, in each crisis, in each conversation, and each decision. Who are strategic, who can see the systems and structures and how they're all interconnected, can lead with purpose and align our day-to-day actions. They're caring, they're connected to the human beings. They don't see the people in the organization as tools for productivity. They see them as people to tend to and nurture for insight and problem solving and innovation. And they see that innovation as absolutely key. We need new ideas, new ways of being, new ways of existing to move things forward. We can't just improve slightly the old ways of being. We can't increase our productivity, reduce our costs a little bit. With the challenges we're facing, we need real innovation and creativity and transformation. As you hear about these qualities, it's impossible for any leader to embody all of them. So as you listen to me share these, ask yourself these 3 questions. Which of these ways of being a leader come naturally to me? Which of them could I embody with a little bit of investment and development, learning, reading, practicing, conversations? How do we move from the knowing to doing to being? And what might be such a stretch that I don't want to invest the time in trying to practice something that would be a real stretch for me, but instead I want to invite collaborators to complement me, to make sure that others on my leadership team, others around me, bring those skills and assets that maybe might be a stretch for me to bring. We don't need each leader to be perfect. In fact, that's a great way to undermine leadership. But how do we create leadership teams that are holistic, bring everything the organization needs so that we can be there and complement each other? If you're interested in improving your leadership and investing in developing your leadership capacity or the leadership capacity of your leadership team, if you're ready to reimagine leadership for higher education, let's connect. I'd love to talk about how I can work with you.